Oops. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's try this again. How is everybody doing today? Give me 1 second. Let me pull up something for y'all. We don't want a black screen. Give me 1 second. All right. How's everybody doing today? This is going to be a really, like probably one of my shortest videos, okay? I just wanted to share something with you guys, and then I'm going to be getting off. Okay, I got some things I need to take care of. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me share it. And there we go. Here we go.
Self-harm, violence, trigger warning. Warning is a statement made prior to sharing potentially disturbing content. That content might include graphic references to topics such as sexual abuse, self-harm, violence copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. A timeline of Sean Diddy Combs' recent legal troubles from Cassie's lawsuit to his arrest. A complaint from the rap and fashion mogul's ex-girlfriend began the slow unraveling of the high-flying life of the iconic figure of the 1990s and beyond. While Sean Diddy Combs became a definitive figure in hip-hop as his career
Hey,
spread
no
from
luck.
music to fashion, spirits, and more, climbing to the top echelons of these industries, reports over the past year have made clear that rumors of his conduct behind closed doors persisted for years. The first crack in the dam came in November when accusations and a legal complaint from his ex-girlfriend, Me You singer Cassie, opened the door to what's now mounted to 10 legal complaints against the mogul. On September 16, he was arrested in Manhattan on charges that included sex trafficking, forced labor, coercion to engage in prostitution, and narcotics distribution. Combs entered a not guilty plea on these charges, and in a statement after his arrest, his attorney Mark Agnifilo said the U.S. Attorney's Office is pursuing an unjust prosecution, adding that Combs has cooperated in the investigation. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the black community. Agnifilo, a former federal and state prosecutor, said. He is an imperfect person,
That's
but
his
he is not a
attorney.
criminal. Here is a look at the accusations that have emerged over the past 10 months involving Combs. November 16, 2023. Cassandra Ventura, also known as the singer Cassie, filed a legal complaint alleging years of sexual abuse, harassment, and rape during the relationship she entered in with Combs and remained in for years. Cassie also alleged in the suit that Combs made a threat to blow up Kid Cudi's car. Later, the rapper's car exploded and Cudi confirmed the version of events detailed in her suit. Her case was filed under New York's Adult Survivors Act, and just 1 day after it was filed, the lawsuit was settled out of court for an undisclosed sum. November 23, 2023, a week later, under the wire before the cutoff date for filing under the Adult Survivors Act, Combs was hit with 2 more lawsuits. Joy Dickerson Neal accused him of misconduct in the 1990s, after the two went on a date when she was 19. The case alleges that Combs drugged and raped the teenager while videotaping the attack, while another anonymous lawsuit alleged Combs is accused, along with singer Aaron Hall, of sexually assaulting a female and then beating her days later. December 6, 2023. Combs is accused of involvement in a gang rape in 2003, where he allegedly drugged the accuser, who was 17 years old at the time. 2 other men have been accused in the alleged assault, which the alleged victim says took place in a recording studio in 2003. The backlash against Combs after this accusation is palpable, and he steps down as chairman of Revolt TV. Several brands also decide to cut ties with his business. Combs takes to Instagram and denies all the allegations in the lawsuits he now was drowning in. "I did not do any of the awful things being alleged," he wrote. "I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." February 26, 2024, the famous Lil Rod lawsuit drops, accusing Combs of sexual assault and forcing the upstart producer to engage with prostitutes, ingest drugs, and engage in various uncouth activities. The complaint details elements of Rodney Lil Rod Jones' 14-month odyssey living and working with Combs.
That's
In
not
the
my
complaint,
voice.
the
That's the
38-year-old says he
AI.
was sexually assaulted, allegedly forced by Combs to engage in sex acts, made to solicit sex workers, drugged, humiliated, and repeatedly groped, and in what his attorneys say is the real motivation behind the suit. Jones alleges he was stiffed by Diddy for his work on the Mogul's 2023 album. Combs' legal team cries foul on all of the details of the suit, calling them pure fiction, and denying Jones completed the work he claims he produced for 2023's Grammy-nominated The Love album Off the Grid. March 25th, 2024. The Combs case escalates, with massive attention on his dealings after authorities raided his properties in New York, Los Angeles, and Miami as part of a broad investigation into sex trafficking allegations. That this all came as the Lil Rod lawsuit was raising eyebrows about the mogul's behavior did no favors for Combs, and soon he was a daily subject of gossip and conspiracy theories across the web. Combs's then attorney, Aaron Dyer, called the raids a gross overuse of military-level force and said the unprecedented ambush was paired with an advanced coordinated media presence. April 4th, 2024, a lawsuit implicated Christian Combs, the rap mogul's son, in a sexual assault that allegedly involved a staff member on a yacht that had been chartered by the beleaguered rapper. In the suit, Combs is accused of facilitating the environment that allowed the assault to take place. April 26, 2024. At this point, Combs' legal team goes on the offensive when they file motions to dismiss key elements of the lawsuits. Their argument: some of the claims, like those relating to revenge porn and human trafficking, were not illegal in 1991, which is when they allegedly occurred. This specifically relates to Dickerson's lawsuit, which involved footage of the alleged rape being circulated. In the filing, they also slam the numerous false, offensive, and salacious accusations made. May 10, 2024. Combs' legal team again pushes back on claims against their client, this time alleging the lawsuit from the Detroit woman alleging Combs raped her with two others in a studio in 2003 was filed too late, and that the claims around Combs' alleged behavior are false and hideous. May 17, 2024. Combs' reputation is dealt a massive blow after CNN obtained a video of the mogul wearing a robe and walking into a hotel hallway, where he then brutally assaulted his former romantic partner, Cassie, in 2016. The shocking video is blanketed across the media and leads Combs to issue a public apology. "My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video," he said in a video statement posted on his Instagram page, June 9-10, 2024. Howard University revokes an honorary degree it handed to Combs. The rapper returns a key to New York City at the request of Mayor Eric Adams. June 10th, 2024. Longtime rap game rival of Combs, Suge Knight, who ran Death Row Records on the West Coast, while Diddy was at the helm of Bad Boy, dropped a theory from prison that the mogul is working with the FBI as an informant. This is why, Knight claimed, Combs had been able to act as he did with impunity. "It shouldn't be a gray area when it comes to doing something right, doing something positive, or doing something for the community," Knight said on an episode of his Collect Call with Suge Knight podcast. That being said, naturally, Puffy has been an FBI informant forever, as they would say. That's why it's different when it comes to him. August 26, 2024. Combs' attorneys issue a motion to dismiss Lil Rod's explosive case. saying that his accusations were exaggerated and some even fabricated. They accused Jones of aiming only to exploit his fame for media attention and a potentially large settlement. They also mentioned that his initial gripe with Combs had to do with non-payment, and that it was only when he teamed up with his attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, that he began to make the salacious claims in his complaint, which includes the assertion that Combs was using compromise as leverage to gain power and control over others. Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. The complaint
Y'all hear that?
referring
Everybody.
to alleged days-long sex parties the mogul is said to have thrown. Upon information and belief, due to this treasure trove of evidence he has in his possession, Mr. Combs believes that he is above the law and is untouchable. September 11th, 2024. Singer Dawn. Richard filed what is now the 10th lawsuit against Combs, since the cascade of litigation began in November. In 2003, Richard formed the girl group Danity Kane, which Combs mentored as part of his role in MTV's Making the Band. She alleges that Combs, as they worked together, subjected her to years of psychological and physical abuse, which included groping. September 15, 2024. Combs had returned to New York in anticipation of his arrest. He was spotted around Manhattan multiple times, and reports indicate the beleaguered near-billionaire seemed to be in good spirits. On the Sunday before he was taken into custody,
Hey, Don.
Combs was spotted mingling among fans in Central Park and is seen in a photo obtained by News Nation sitting on a bench with his attorney. That night, he was photographed walking around town with his son, Christian Combs. September 16, 2024. Combs is arrested in Manhattan, and an indictment, unsealed the following day, accuses the fallen mogul of crimes related to an alleged decades-long pattern of physical and sexual violence against women. Federal prosecutors charged him with sex trafficking and racketeering for directing a vast criminal enterprise through which he assaulted and trafficked women with the help of his various businesses from at least 2008. He pleaded not guilty and fought for a $60 million bond, but the judge decided he would be detained until his trial.
All right. And then I also wanted you guys to hear this. I'm just going to, let me see if I can put this back up, just so y'all could just be looking at something. Hold on one second. Just so you could be looking at something. And nothing to do with what I'm showing you or letting you listen to, I should say. All right, hold on. Instead of looking at a black screen, y'all could just be looking at this. All right, I wanted y'all to hear this. This is going to be the first time you guys are going to hear it, and it won't be the last. Somebody made this for me, and I love it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. You knew it from the start, don't play dumb. Acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Play stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't ever knew. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't ever knew. You felt the power, but you didn't use. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit deep. They acted like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna play me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew, but you kept it low. Now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't ever knew. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you say it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't ever knew. You felt the power, but you didn't use. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top, looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love is come around, but you knew I'd take over this town. You knew, don't ever knew. You saw the vision, you felt it too. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't ever knew. You felt the power, but you didn't use. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. All right, you knew. Anyway, so thank you for coming through. Like I said, it was going to be a short video, and I wasn't kidding when I said that. I literally only hit 16 minutes 30 seconds. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was informative to you. And I just wanted to let you know, hey, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Have a great day. Bye.